Hey, what's up? This is Mike and welcome to Gear Guide. This is the ultimate tumbler showdown. We've got tumblers from Pelican, Yeti. You might notice there's two Yetis. This is the real Yeti, this is the fake Yeti that I accidentally bought. We've got the RTIC and the Ozark Trail. The pricing on these ranges from $40 for the Pelican, the real Yeti, and the fake Yeti. The RTIC is about $15 and the Ozark Trail is about $10. So Yeti was the guy that just took this market to the next level. Everyone became interested in tumblers once they got into it, made it more of a aspirational product. RTIC was the first knockoff to come out and they've undercut Yeti's pricing quite a bit. Then Walmart came out with the Ozark Trail and they undercut everybody. And then Pelican finally woke up and realized there's a lot of money to be made in tumblers and they just came out with this model. So we're going to compare all of these, see if one's better than the other, if pricing really makes a difference or not. I decided to include the fake Yeti in the test because why not? Let's see what this Chinese knockoff can really do. I did 3 tests on the tumblers. First, ice and water in the sun. Second, ice and water inside. And third, hot water inside. For the first test, I put 285 grams of ice and 12 ounces of water into each cup. I also threw in a plastic shaker to see how that would perform, since that is what I have been using when I need a large cup. I then put them outside in the sun. The ice melted in the shaker in under an hour. The tumblers all had lots of ice left. 3.5 hours later, I took the temperature on all of them. The shaker was up to 95 degrees. The tumblers were all around 41 degrees except for the Pelican, which was still down at 35 degrees. I realized the thermometers are not a great way to measure the temperature because the closer they were to the ice, the lower the temperature reading. The real test was how much ice was left. I poured out the water and weighed the ice. Here are the results. The Pelican had 65 grams left. The rest were all roughly the same, ranging from 10 to 21 grams. For the second test, I added 400 grams of ice and 12 ounces of water into each cup. I kept them inside on my kitchen counter. Not surprisingly, the ice lasted a lot longer inside. It's now 6:15. Just took the lids off. Each one of these has still got a lot of ice left. After 13 hours, I weighed the ice left in the tumblers, and here are the results. The Pelican won again with 262 grams of ice. The other tumblers performed roughly the same with 186 to 195 grams of ice left. The Pelican clearly has something going for it that keeps the ice colder for a longer period. If anyone has any theories why the Pelican performs better, please leave a comment below. For the third test, I put 30 ounces of hot tap water into each cup. At the start, the water was about 121 degrees in all of them. 5 hours later, the temperature had fallen to about 102 in all of them. Here's the actual temperature change. All the tumblers perform roughly the same. No real difference here. So which of these tumblers should you get? To keep things simple, just think of all 4 of these as the exact same thing. The only difference being the brand and the price. If you want to get a good deal, get the Ozark. You can get it in any Walmart store for $10. If you want to shop online, get the RTIC. It's $15. You can get it online on Amazon. If you are interested in a Yeti, be careful. There's fake Yetis out there, so don't get caught getting a fake Yeti when you want a real Yeti. In terms of ultimate performance though, the winner is the Pelican. It kept the ice coldest the longest. It was just the best overall design of the tumblers. It has a couple unique features that were really cool. The top screws on and there's a cap that locks. So combined, that means you can turn this upside down. Nothing's gonna come out. You can throw it in your bag and you're not gonna have to worry about getting wet. On the other tumblers, the lids all have a hole in them where you drink out of, and once this is upside down, your drink's gonna start coming out. So advantage goes to the Pelican in lid design. The other advantage is the way this thing closes, it's going to keep dust from getting into your tumbler, and it also prevents you from putting your lips on the dust that's settled on the top of your cap, because this covers most of the area where your lips will be going. So overall, Pelican was the best design. This is the one I'm going to be keeping and using. If you do get a Yeti, one of the ways that you can spot if it's fake or not, the easiest way is the real ones have a UPC code on them, whereas the fake ones don't have that anywhere. The other difference is in the E. On the real Yetis, the E goes in a little bit. So the middle prong on the E is shorter. On the fake Yetis, they're all the same. The other difference is in the lids. The fake one is bluish and the real one is clear to yellowish. And then another way to tell before you buy it is if you're paying less than $40, it's probably fake. So I hope you enjoyed the review on tumblers. If you did, please give a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to see more cool videos like this.